And now from the CFTK TV studios, this is Open Connection, brought to you by Rio Tinto Elcan.
Cynthia Layton loves bodybuilding. She even continued to train while she was pregnant. In the competition, she bench pressed 150 pounds, and in the deadlift category, she reached 305 pounds.
Personally, I find bench press a lot harder. I think it's because you're under the weight instead of over top of it. So mentally, I think it's a little bit harder to get under the heavy weight, for sure.
And how much did you end up lifting for the bench press?
150.
150, and then for the deadlift, you got to 305, with just under your goal. How does it feel, though, to be able to do that?
So good, so good. Even just to get in the 300s feels good. So it's been a really fast progression since I've been training, so it's exciting.
How long have you been training for?
So I've been training for this contest for about 3 months.
And what did you start with your deadlift? What was your starting?
225.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's huge.
Yeah, so that's more than 75 pounds.
80 pounds.
80 pounds, holy crow. And so the fact that you were able to do this, how do you find it mentally and to find that strength within yourself to push yourself to another 100 pounds?
You know what, I just love it. I just love it. I love to lift, I love to train, and there is no limit. I mean, you just keep going, right?
Do you have to eat a certain way to be able to do this?
Yeah.
What is your diet like?
A lot of protein, red meat, a lot of red meat. Yeah. Constantly eating, constantly fueling myself. That can be difficult.
Yeah, and is it difficult, do you have to stay away from certain foods as well?
Yes and no. I mean, obviously you're not going to eat like a ton of ice cream or, you know, I mean, that's not going to help you anyway. But the most important thing is calories and protein, your red meat, and I supplement too, so like branched chain amino acids and my Udo's oil. Yeah.
When you tell people that, hey, I can deadlift 305 pounds, what is their reaction, especially if they're not in the gym with you?
They think it's crazy. But then you look at the guys over there who are deadlifting like 500 pounds, and really in the grand scheme of things, it's not that much.
Do you ever want to lift 500 pounds?
Yeah, if I can, for sure.
How did you get started in lifting like this in your life? How did that start for you?
I have always been in the gym. Like I said, I started training with Terry, my coach, probably about 10 years ago, and so we've trained like this for years. We've, you know, modified it a little bit, but we've always done strength training, so.
And you also train when you were pregnant too. You had a couple of babies. What's different about training with a baby inside of you compared to not?
You're just tired. Tired, right? But you just go. It's something you just need to keep doing. And I think if you love what you're doing, it's easy to do.
And obviously, it's safe because you were able to do that. So, is there any differences between training pregnant and not training pregnant?
Well, there's definitely certain exercises that are difficult to do, like power cleans. You can't be doing them when you're huge pregnant. You know, deadlifts too. You don't necessarily want to be doing super heavy deadlifts further along in your pregnancy, but all in all, no, not really. I mean, it's hard to do crunches when you're 9 months pregnant, but.
And so is your body able to bounce back pretty quickly then after?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Totally. Yeah.
And were you expecting that?
No, actually. Like, I'm stronger now than I ever have been, by far, so.
Very cool. So you're going to a competition in Abbotsford. Do you mind telling me what that is about?
So the difference will be, well, it's a sanctioned, so it'll be a qualifier, I assume, and we'll be squatting. I haven't squatted super heavy weight yet, so that'll be interesting and exciting. It's something to look forward to.
Is this your first competition?
This will be my first one, yeah.
What inspires you to go to these competitions?
I just love it. I love to train. And I guess to have a reason to train is, you know, a motivator, but I just love to train.
When you're training, do you just lift all the time, or do you do other things as well?
Oh, we do tons of stuff. We stretch, we do yoga, we do tons of stuff.
Awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to add today, Cynthia?
Thank you to Terry Montour. That's what I would like to add.
You use chalk before you lift something. Why is that?
To hang on. Because the bar can be pretty slick. These bars are pretty good. But to hang on and get your grip, yeah.
So you find it helps a lot then?
Oh, yeah. Everybody does it, yeah.
Do you have a song that you listen to beforehand?
Anything that's like heavy, hard, gets you angry. Getting angry is key, I think, to a heavy lift, as you probably saw.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.